Don't you just love the excitement of breaking news? Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker are both leaving Doctor Who. It has been officially confirmed. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to my channel where I talk about all the geeky pop culture that I like, enjoy and consume. Things like Star Trek, things like Red Dwarf, and things like Doctor Who. And yeah, there's been some breaking news here in the world of Doctor Who today. Yes, Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall confirmed to be leaving Doctor Who in 2022. Well, this came out via the Radio Times, at least that's where I saw it anyway. Apparently, according to Chris Chibnall, he said, Jodie and I made a 3-series and pact with each other at the start of this once-in-a-lifetime blast. And that is out. And that's what we've got, and that's what we're getting. We're getting the next series. According to this, we're getting the 6-part series. Not an 8-part series, a 6-part series later on, according to this. We all thought it was going to be 8 episodes. But those other 2 episodes are apparently 2 specials. I'm assuming one of them will be around a festive special, probably New Year's, again, knowing Chris Chibnall's like of New Year's. It says already planned, the 2 specials are already planned for 2022. So yeah, New Year's Day makes sense. And then maybe one, maybe it'll be a few days later. Maybe it'll be a few months later. And then one feature-length adventure for the 13th Doctor, which will also mark the BBC's centenary year, 100 years of the BBC existing next year. And there's going to be a special feature-length episode to commemorate that, as well, to tie in with that, I guess. And that will be her swan song. So when in the year that will be, we don't know yet. I'm guessing, they can't commit to anything yet. They probably wouldn't anyway, but they can't commit to anything yet because they still don't know what will happen with COVID. Things might get delayed. We don't exactly know when they'll be able to film, things like that. They're currently filming the next series, which is going to be 6 episodes, as we've said. But whether or not they'll back-to-back film that with these specials, I don't know. There's not that much more news to that, to be honest. There's the usual platitudes, historic, talking about the historic changes to the show, first female lead, all that sort of stuff, and the various platitudes that Chris Chibnall makes towards Jodie's acting and all those sort of things, and obviously the good luck to the next team that take over. No word on who that team is, but he says, I wish our successors, whoever the BBC and BBC Studios choose, as much fun as we've had. They're in for a treat. And that's all we're getting. And to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised about this. There have obviously been rumours that Jodie is on her way out. Those rumours appear to have been true. Chris Chibnall was more up in the air. I don't think anybody necessarily expected him to be leaving. There was certainly a contingent of people that were calling for him to leave. I was not one of them. But yeah, it looks like he's a one Doctor kind of showrunner. Fair enough. I do find the timing a little bit strange. They're leaving like the year before the anniversary year, the 60th anniversary, which means that a new showrunner and a new Doctor will be starting at the same time as they're celebrating the 60th anniversary. That to me feels a little bit odd. More so with the Doctor. I suppose it depends. They've got into the official anniversary is November. If they can get a full series out at the beginning of 2023, I don't think it'll feel too bad. But I think it'll be slightly strange to start a new Doctor's run with the 60th anniversary. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe you think that would work fine. I'm willing to give it a chance if that's what they do, because, I don't know, it would certainly feel very special, admittedly. But yeah, who knows? And what does this mean for Chris Chibnall's, grand plan? He said he had a 5-year plan, and technically, we always were wondering whether or not that meant 5 series or 5 years. Well, actually, 2022 takes him up to 5 years, so I assume he meant that from the start. He never meant 5 series. A lot of us assumed he meant 5 series at the beginning, which would have taken him maybe up to the 60th anniversary. But it's just 5 years. Where does that leave the dangling plot threads that he has going on with the Timeless Child stuff, with the Roof Doctor? what does that mean for all of that? Will he be wrapping that up? Will he be giving us a satisfying conclusion to that stuff? Will the next showrunner honour it or just completely discard it? Either is completely possible. What I'd like to see, personally, is Chris Chibnall get to the end of the story he's trying to tell. But I don't want the next showrunner to retcon it. I don't want the next showrunner to go, oh yeah, all that stuff my predecessor did doesn't count anymore. That never happens. And even within universe retcon it, I don't want that. But it would feel weird if they focused on it too much post Chris Chibnall's era. So maybe it's kind of left as the history of the character, but they don't dwell on it too much. Which might seem strange, because I kind of assumed that Chris Chibnall would be staying on till at least the 60th. Because the kind of things he's been setting up with the Timeless Child and the Roof Doctor and, extra incarnations of the Doctor and all of that seemed perfect for a 60th, to culminate in a 60th anniversary special. So it's slightly strange that they're not doing that. And if instead they're culminating in a BBC 100th anniversary special of the BBC the year before, and that's a really big, and it is, feature length, would it seem strange to then the next year have another big massive epic story if this one's going to be a big epic ending? I don't know, they might be too close together. So who knows what they're going to do for the 60th now. This kind of throws up the 60th in all sorts of ways. But hey, breaking news. I wanted to get it out as quick as possible. Let me know your thoughts on this. Keep it nice. I don't want any personal attacks against the actors or or Chris Chibnall or anything like that. But obviously, if you're someone who hasn't gelled with this era, that doesn't mean you can't say that. Just keep it non-personal. If you're happy that these two are leaving and you're looking forward to what comes next, feel free to say that, obviously. But keep it polite, if you will. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. I must dwell over this a bit more, I think. This is just my instant thoughts of what are they going to do with this? The main thing is now what does this mean for the 60th? Because it's the year after they leave is the 60th. What does this mean for that? I don't know. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, see you soon. Goodbye.